Go. Starting a bit blurred, but I think that's good. Hey, hello everybody, and welcome to MintGox. I think the audio is okay. If you can hear me, say hi in the chat. If you can't hear me, don't say anything because you won't be able to hear me telling that. Hi, awesome. Yep, so welcome everybody to MintGox. We have an exciting MintGox for you planned today, but just before we start, I'm just going to explain where MintGox is. So someone's asking in the chat, where's my cat? My cat is just not on the cat stand, he's below there, so he might go on the cat stand and we might have an appearance. Hopefully the cat won't turn off my computer like he did last MintGox. Anyway, yeah, so I'm just going to explain a little bit what MintGox is for people who might be new. But MintGox is a monthly esports event. We do it at the last Sunday of every month, and basically we have 10 million sats to give away, and we just give them away through a bunch of different games. So it's really, really fun. If you want to check out more on how to play the games, I will be demoing the games, but make sure to go to mintgox.com and they'll have some links there. But yeah, MintGox is an awesome thing. Initially started because of the pandemic. All the conferences got cancelled, so we decided to do an online conference, and it just took off. And each month we get bigger and better, basically. So cool. Let me just switch over and just explain what we're going to do at this MintGox. So there we go. I think people can see me. Awesome. So I'm just going to explain a few different things. So in the bottom right corner, we have a kind of interesting widget going on, which is showing the remaining sats for a couple of our more popular games. So it's going to cycle through them. So there's Sat Stacker. I'm going to demo that in a moment, but we have 1 million sats to give away, and you can see it counting down. Lightning Crush, I'll also show how to play that in a little bit. And also, if you want to donate to Bitcoin open source devs, there's a QR code that you can scan with your Lightning wallet. So this MintGox, I'm actually going to be joined by two hosts. We're going to be joined by Desiree Dickerson, who will be on shortly, and also Brecky on Bitcoin is also going to join us. So they'll be on, and hopefully it's going to be a lot of fun. But what do we have planned this MintGox? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to demo SatStacker and also talk about the Saratobi tournament that we have going on. After that, we're going to do some CSGO tournaments, which are basically going to be, we're going to have 3 servers running at one time, and anybody can jump in and play CSGO for sats. And I think we have a total prize pot per... I think we have like 400,000 sats per server, something like that. But yeah, lots of sats to be won, but I'll explain that once that starts. After that, I am going to demo a new game that's being added to our platform called Lightning Crush, which is a very fun match 3 game. And that's wrong. We actually have 500,000 sats, not 250. You can see it kind of counting down in the corner there. And then we're going to do Bitcoin Rally Tournament. So Bitcoin Rally is a fun Mario Kart style game where we have a tournament where people qualified yesterday, and they'll be competing for 1 million sats. But after that, we're going to end MintGox with some fun races. So anybody can play in the fun races. For the tournament, it's only people who qualified. Well, there's so much stuff to go on. We have some other stuff as well planned, but we're going to demo a bot fighting game where we're going to have 4 bots fighting in a Smash Brothers style game, and you will be able to win Bitcoin by typing which bot you think is going to win in a chat. I'll talk more about that later, but in order to take part of that, you will have to download the Zebedee wallet and get a gamer tag. Cool. So I think let's just kick off and let's just introduce our first host. So we have Desiree Dickerson. She's just on the line. Let me add her there. Hello, and hold on, Des. You're not quite live here. Something has broken on my stream, as always. Wait a minute. Cool. Sorry, Google Hangouts has bugged out. No worries. Let me just re-add Desiree. Oh, we can see it very big now.
Oh.
Don't worry, I'll shrink you down. Google Hangouts has this weird bug if I have it running too long, so it just doesn't like to work with the streaming software. Anyway, let me crop you down there, Des.
Thank you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Hold on, we need some background music.
Awesome.
There we go. Okay. Someone's asking if you're married, Des.
I am married. I'm sorry. Yes, I am. I'm very much married.
Actually, they could have been asking for me. I'm assuming it's for you, though.
Well, we are both married.
We are both right. Not to each other. We should point that out.
No, that is also true.
Cool. How's it going, Des? Just want to introduce yourself because we have a lot of new people at this MintGox. So maybe just introduce yourself. I guess people should know who you are because you're very famous in the Lightning community. But for people who might not know.
Yeah, so I am Desiree Dickerson. I've been, I guess, in the Bitcoin and Lightning world for quite some time. I formerly was VP of BizOps at Lightning Labs, and I actually recently left Lightning Labs to take some time off to spend with my family. So I'm kind of in a little bit of a hiatus right now, but I've also been working with these guys, with Zebedee and Jack from Thunder Games and folks on MintGox for a while. So yeah, I love the gaming use case for Lightning, and I think to me, it's the most logical way for onboarding kind of the next generation of Bitcoiners. So I'm super excited. I don't even, what number of MintGox is this now? It's got to be like 17 or something. And we're really getting up there.
One every month. Sometimes we did 2 a month. And we started, was it March, April? I don't know, like 2020. So yeah. 12, yeah, about 17, something like that. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of wild.
Always feels like the first time every time, though, for me.
I know. Well, you do all the heavy lifting, so I can't imagine. But yeah.
Oh, it's me and a kind of team of gnomes behind me, making sure the server's running everything. But yeah. I should point out that Des is also a co-founder of MintGox. So if it weren't for Des, MintGox wouldn't exist. So she is crucial to us.
Well, thank you.
Cool. Anyway, so I'm just going to actually just get into a bit of action. I'm just going to show StatStacker. So we are going to do the CSGO infuse shortly, but we're just waiting for Brecky to turn up. Apparently he's been on adventures in El Salvador. So
oh, what?
Yeah. So hopefully he'll be able to join and talk about that. But I'm just going to show StatStackers, and you can see in the bottom corner it should change. Yeah, we got 900,000 sats left. I think we actually have like 1,500,000 we started off with. But for people who don't know, you can go to the website mintgox.com and there'll be a link to StatStacker where you'll have to download it for Mac or PC. And can we see this? Oh, it's loading slow because I think it's just been hit by a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, it's free sats, so like the fact that it's not going down faster, people, is like, it's so simple.
Let me try and open that again. It's literally so for people who don't know, it's basically like a coin pusher game where it's just like a sat vending machine. And oh no, it's not loading for me for some reason. That's annoying. Oh, that's worrying. Anyway, hopefully that'll load and I'll talk about that in a little bit. But yeah, it's basically just a sat vending machine that try it out. We have 1 million sats to give away. Oh no, it loaded. There we go. Yeah, I think it's just been hit by thousands of people. This MintGox seems big. So yeah, basically I have to buy coins, which I will do here. So 10 coins for 20 sats. And let me get my wallet open.
This was super popular in Miami. I mean, people that we had it set up in Miami where there were actual like physical prizes that you could win on the StatStacker, which we actually do have more of those gooder gaming glasses. So we can always give those out at some point in the future as prizes.
Cool, yeah. So hopefully it's yeah, so I've got, wow, it's running slow. I've never seen it this slow before. It must be crazy. But yeah, I've got 10 coins now, and I basically drop them. And I have to push other coins off. So it's like 10 coins was what, 20 sats or something? Oh, that one got lost. But each coin drops is like worth 100 sats. So you basically can't lose money. Yeah, so I've got 100 sats there. And I'm going to donate my sats to the audience. So I'll just drop them all. Here we go. Yeah, and I don't think any more is going to drop off. I can withdraw. So I paid 10 sats, and I've got like 400. I paid 20 sats, I think, and I've got 400 sats now. So I press that. Eventually, this will load, and I'll let somebody from the audience try to scan this once it's loaded, and you'll be able to get some sats. Cool. I just got an indication from Mission Control that the CSGO servers are ready, so after that I'll explain that and release the password for people to join. Cool. Wow, it's running slow. Hopefully it'll load in a bit. Anyway, let's just put that to one side, and when it's loaded I'll show.
Did you add more to the background there? Because it was looking like really cool, like had mangroves or something in there.
Yeah,
I like it.
Always been there, I suppose.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Another game I'm just going to show is Saratobi, because we have a Saratobi tournament that's ongoing. So the top 10 people will get I think hold on, the QR code loaded. This is the slowest I've ever seen it. We must have a bunch of new users on board. So somebody wants to scan that, they should get the sats. And I need to bump up the server for next time. Somebody's already grabbed it seems. There we go. Okay, awesome. Anyway, so that's StatStacker. Check that out, and there's 842,000 sats left on that. Anyway, back to Saratobi. So we have a top 10 tournament going on with 1 million sats shared between the people with the top 10 highest distances. So I'm just going to demo how Saratobi works for people who don't know. So this is a game which is available on it's available on Android and iOS, but iOS you have to go through test flight. But I'm just going to show the Android version. So it's here on Android. Just search for Saratobi and it should be there. Now I'm going to try and show this screen here. And there we go. I'm going to try to connect my phone and just show how the game works. Have you played this game before, Des?
Have I played Bitcoin? Saratobi. Yeah,
Saratobi.
Of course. Yeah.
Okay. We just resize that.
I'm horrible. I'm so bad at it. Like, even the tips that people give me, I still can't. I'm just still not good at it. But it's so fun. So, I mean, I feel like I win in the end.
No worries. Wow. The MintGox are hitting our servers hard. But yeah, Saratobi has had a makeover now.
Oh, I haven't seen the makeover. The monkey is so cute.
Yeah. So, I actually got a friend to help design it. But this is a game where you basically have to, you tap a screen and it spins the monkey and see how far he flies. There we go, man. I think when StatStacker runs out, the games will run a bit smoother. But yeah, so the main game is this one, Flyby. So you basically tap the screen, and the simple mode is you have to swipe to see how far he flies, like that. And there's bananas, and there's also little bitcoins that are in the air that you'll be able to grab. If you grab a bitcoin, you get a tip. But at the moment, we're just focusing on my high score. So I got 152 meters there. You can also use power-ups to make you fly further. But for the tournament, power-ups aren't allowed, just because it makes it more kind of fair. Yes, I know that. Yep, so that's how the game works. And like I said, if you get a coin, you can also press it to get a Bitcoin tip. That's Saratobi, so everything's a bit slow today, I think.
Are there new skins, Chris?
Not at the moment, so they are the old skins. So.
Oh, okay. They're still good.
Yeah, they're still but it's got a refresh there, so.
I really want a Saratobi, like little monkey plush for my desk. Like, you guys should make those. He's so cute.
Yeah, I'll have to look into it. I've only got the t-shirt here, the old school t-shirt from like 2014.
That's amazing.
Anyway, that's Saratobi. So yeah. But anyway, let's just get into CSGO now, because that's where the action is. So let me just close that. Don't want to show that up next. CSGO. Okay. There we go. Cool. So let me just grab open CSGO and let me just talk a little bit about CSGO and Infuse and how it all works here at MintGox. So we use an app called Infuse, which was developed by Zebedee. And here, where are we? Infuse. There we go. So, and we can see this in a second. There we go. Yeah. So Infuse, Infuse means that we infuse games with Bitcoin. So instead of making games from scratch, we kind of choose existing games that people love, such as CS:GO, and add Bitcoin to them. So if you download Infuse off the Zebedee website, you have a bunch of servers. So at the moment we have 3 servers that are running for the CS:GO competition today. So let me just check. We have it's going to be EU6, US 9, MintGox tournament, and we have one in Brazil as well because we have a lot of Brazilians playing. So I'm going to release a password, and with that password you'll be able to join one of these servers. So make sure to join the ones that say MintGox tournament, EU6, US 9, or Brazil 5. So let me just get CS:GO loaded first because that can take a while to load. So last time I tried to play in the tournament and it was quite embarrassing. I think I got 1 kill or something. So this time I'm only going to spectate. And me and Des can try and pretend we know what's going on.
Yeah, I really don't have any idea, but it's still fun.
Cool. Awesome. So yeah, cool. So I'm just going to join EU6 first, and then once I've joined, I'll release a password for other people to join. So this one, moderate match. I don't need a password to join, I just join. We'll see I'm in there. And now we'll release a password shortly. So I'll post it in a Twitch chat. Okay. Hopefully I'll be loading in a second. But so I'm just going to talk a little bit how it works. So you can see on the Infuse it says mode is survival. So this is basically your sats are your life. So all these servers, I should point out, are sponsored by Bitstamp. So they are sponsoring you to enter. So you'll enter with 25,000 sats, and those sats are your life. Every time you get shot, you lose sats in 2 ways. One, the player who shot you gets some of your sats, and also the rest of your sats are dropped out in a coin. I'll explain once we play, but that coin, if the player grabs it, they also get sats from the coin. But your sats will slowly go down, and once your sats reach 0, you'll be kicked out of the game. Or if you still have sats by the time the game has ended, you'll be able to cash them out. So I think in total, with everybody joining, we will have 400,000 sats for everybody to compete for. So Mission Control can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm just going to release a password, and this password will let you join Brazilian 5, EU6, or US 9. Okay, let's try this. So the password is Bitstamp 653. Bitstamp 653, and we should see people jumping in.
I don't know, this loading screen here is quite relaxing, so I'm totally fine staying here.
Before all the blood and feathers start to fly everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, we can see some people are starting to join the match. Actually, I recognize some of these names already. So once everybody joins, there'll be a warm-up period, and then the action will kick off. So this is EU6, just to confirm you can join the 2 other servers. And after this, we're going to do another round. And also, we will have, during MintGox, there will be other servers that people can join. whilst we move on to other games. And in Fuse, I should point out. Okay, sorry, I just got from Mission Control. There is no warm-up. It'll be live. So I think, yeah, people are playing now.
Okay. Oh, shit.
Yeah, well, the action started. Okay, so I'm not a CSGO pro. If people can see me play, they would have known. But I'm going to try and give some interesting commentary. So we can see here that people are joining, and they've got 250,000 sats or life. And we can see once it starts to go down, they lose it. Okay, so let's go to first place. At the moment, Weekaz was first place. He got shot in the head. But you may have seen that a Bitstamp coin just dropped out then. So if another player gets that coin, they get the sats. It's kind of a fun way to integrate. So yeah, there we go. So that guy, by grabbing those coins, has just got some sats. So how cool is that?
When you die, do you lose the Bitstamp coin?
Yeah, so when you die, it's like half of... So when you die, some sats are taken from you. And some of those sats go directly to the player, and the rest of the sats go to the coin. Does that make sense?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. I see, it's like...
So yeah, the sats are kind of like the sats... In a way, the coin has come out of the person with the sats. It just adds an interesting dynamic, because before what happened is, without the coin, people would just shoot and then they'd get all the sats. But now they have to kind of shoot somebody, and there's a coin there, so somebody will try and get that coin. But by doing that, they kind of put themselves in a vulnerable position, right? Especially if...
Yeah, they have to like roll up to it.
Yeah. So a lot of players might shoot somebody from very far away, like snipe them, and then like they don't get the stats. To get the rest of the stats, they've got to go all the way out in the open and get the coin, and then they're probably going to get shot. So it just adds an interesting dynamic to it. And I suspect the players are playing strategically, and perhaps, and are kind of waiting for people to get coins so they can shoot them if they get it.
Yeah, but I feel like it's... I mean, I haven't played coins on the map, but I feel like, for me, I just suck so bad at this game, and I'm just like constantly dying. So I mean, I feel like the coins, like the ones that are just sitting there, would be at least fun for me to like just try and hide and like pop out and get them. I'd probably get shot, but at least it would be like more than just shooting the chickens anyways.
Yeah, that's a strategy. You can be like a what's the word I'm looking for? A forager or something, or
yeah,
scavenger. It's like
exactly.
Yeah, I'm the same, but yeah, like people are just insanely good. It's literally, it's like it's a motor skill. If you don't play a lot when you're young, you're probably... It's like trying to play piano or something, right? You have to start when you're like 5 if you want to be like a master at it.
Yeah, I don't even understand. Like, I tried to play and to learn and like look up stuff on the internet, and it was like, okay, this is literally a full-time job. So yeah, you do.
It's a sport. Like it really is a sport, isn't it? Yeah. It's like reaction times. And to be fair, it makes more sense than a lot of sports I've seen in the Olympics this year. But that's another thing.
Yeah, there are some wild sports.
Oh,
Brecky!
Brecky joined, and he's broken my layout. So let me just fix that.
Sorry about that. I totally lost track of time. Walking my dog.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to try and adjust this on the fly here, folks. It's no worries, Brecky. Okay, it's not the most beautiful layout, but it'll do.
That'll do.
Is that meant to be?
No, I was pulling it from a movie. You have a much lovelier accent, don't worry.
That'll do. Isn't that Babe? That'll do, pig, that'll do.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, such a good movie.
Oh, man.
The laser
That'll
eye.
do, pig, that'll do.
He was from New Zealand, so anyway.
Oh, he was?
Americans just like put all Australia, New Zealand, and England, and all the towns in England, it's like one accent they can do. They're one British accent.
Oh, yeah, that's 100%.
We're the same for America, though, to be fair. Yeah. Like, we do the same, right?
We're all the same here.
Pretty.
Here in
the
America.
American accent is actually a lot, I think, especially like in, Boston and places, that's apparently more similar to the old English accent than we have now.
It's the Southern American accents.
Yeah, the
They
southern
have
ones are also from like the north of England. Oh,
Yeah, a lot of Scotch-Irish influence in there.
yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, the game server shut down. So Mission Control probably going to confirm what happened there. But while we sort that out, Brecky, how's it going? I've heard you've been to El Salvador.
I have been to El Salvador.
How was it?
It
Tell us
was
your tales.
my tales. Well, lightning is alive and well. It was beautiful to see. My favorite story is we went to the little pupusa restaurant and we paid with lightning, of course. And as we're leaving, in walks a group of, they had to be like 8 to 10 years old. These kids that walk in, they pull out their smartphone, they buy a big bag of cornmeal with lightning. And I just look at everyone around us and I'm just like, we've won. It's over.
I would
here.
be crying. I would be literally bawling my eyes out. Like, that's why I can't go. Is because I would be like a hot mess crying nonstop.
It was pretty amazing. And all they could talk about was Desiree Dickerson and Starkness. And they were just like, there was a little girl there who wanted to learn to code to be just like you and just like Stark. No, I'm kidding. But soon. But soon. They were wearing Zebedee jerseys. I don't know where they got them. It was amazing.
Bootleg, yeah. Well, yeah, I guess that can make sense because if you go to like Africa and places, you'll have like Nike shirts and stuff. So that's the future of El Salvador. Cool. We're back in a server now. So okay. So Brecky, AJ, who joined us last month, was meant to join us, and he's like a CS:GO pro, but his girlfriend surprised him with like a trip to the woods or something. So a surprise.
Yeah, it was like a
vacation,
surprise. Surprise vacation. Like they weren't. I don't know. He just like frantically messaged me and was like, "Oh my God, please answer me. I'm in the woods. I can't come." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, bro. Like enjoy your time to just like while you're still young."
Yeah, you can't play video games all day long. I mean, you can, but you can take a break here and there.
You know, if a girl wants to take you to the woods, you know, it's like, no, sorry, I've got to play video games. The wrong answer.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Dating advice here.
Someone is asking if someone reaches 0 sats, will the server open an empty space? Which the answer is no to that. Correct?
So I didn't hear that. What was that?
Someone in the chat asked if you reach 0 sats, if like someone in the match reaches 0 sats, will this server empty an open space? Someone doing?
I don't think so. Mission Control could confirm that for me. I don't think you can rejoin. But so. Yeah, I'll confirm that. You can try. Worth a try. I think. Oh, you can rejoin. So, yeah, okay, so there you go. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to try and accommodate. So this guy, who we've got first? So this guy is currently in the lead. And he has this, every time I say this guy's currently in the lead, they get shot in the head.
Reminds me,
So
I was...
good use of the wall then. Sorry.
Say again?
Go on, Brecky, you're going to say something.
I was going to say that I've been troubleshooting my Lightning node for like the last month, and I'm finally up and running again. But I kept having an issue where there was a hardware issue. I eventually figured out what it was. But every time I thought it was syncing properly, I would like DM my like Plebnet group and be like, I think the sync is working. And then it would immediately just die right as I send the message. Reminds me of your...
I remember when the Lightning Labs team were playing in the CSGO tournament, we had like a small issue, and we're going to raise a GitHub issue. When the Lightning Labs teams aren't working, LND slows down or something like that, you know. Probably a coincidence. So. Okay.
No,
I was going to say, this guy's doing something interesting. He's made a smoke screen and he's waiting for somebody to come in to take the bait.
Oh my gosh.
And
what's this person's name?
Oh, it worked. There you go. Sneaky one. This guy's playing craftily.
I saw that you had asked me, the last message we had was what my node alias was, but I don't have a node currently because my house is being renovated, which it also flooded, and electricity doesn't work for like a week now.
Desiree, so... did you not read like the latest Lighting Labs newsletter? Like you could use Voltage. You could spin up a node in the cloud.
I could, but I'm also in Ohio, and I have not had any change or anything. Yeah. So I am shameful. I am literally
waiting to see if this guy snags anyone else, but I think he's going to be a boring one. see if we got. This guy is winning, actually, I think. But there we go. Okay.
He's winning until you said he was winning. Now he's not winning.
This guy with the kick-ass gun is winning. Delta.
Is my favorite playing? Is Spooky Muffin playing today?
Oh, we're in the US server at the moment, so we wouldn't be in here. Okay. Oh, that guy's interesting. So he kind of dropped a grenade so he can put himself in the cloud. Try to see. He's going to try to... Oh. I keep getting kicked out the server. Okay, let me try this server. Okay. Yeah, I think so. It's kind of funny that CS:GO is a big game made by Valve, but they have a load of bugs and they often crash, which is weird.
I'm so jealous of the filters, Brecky.
It helps me host better. This one I can see so well. It's wonderful.
What's like the thing supposed to be in front of your face?
I don't know. I think it's like a night vision goggles.
Yeah, it is. It's
laser beams, because why
No,
not?
the thing.
It's
No, the
splinter
thing in
cells.
front of your mouth.
Oh, I don't know. Microphone? Fancy microphone?
That's what it looks like.
Okay, we seem to.
Yeah, we'll go back to
Let me join this one. You can let me spectate. Wow, the server's not responding. Well, I'll just get an update from Mission Control, and while we wait for that, I'm just going to demo another game. So we have a new game, which I mentioned before, which is Lightning Crush. So have you guys heard of Lightning Crush? Maybe
Yes.
Brecky hasn't.
I've been out of the gaming world for all I've been focusing on is my work and getting my node back up and running. So now I'm ready to play again.
Awesome.
Oh no, I have seen this. Yes.
Yeah, I just haven't played yet, but I've heard good things and I've seen it. So
Yeah, so
let's
let me
check it out.
Just get that ready here. So
Is there a Zebedee or MintGox app in the works for mobile so I can play these games on mobile?
well, this game is a mobile game.
Ooh. How does
Yeah,
one?
so is there Toby.
I can't play Saratobi. Okay, I screw it up every time. I cannot figure out the controls. I always like swing and I die.
That
It's
sounds
horrible.
like a you problem.
It is a me problem.
Well, this game is
Oh.
actually was more popular than Saratobi because it's a simpler game in a way. So you
That's
might
what I need.
like it. So it's basically Candy Crush, but with lightning. And this is made by Japanese developer Koji Higashi, who also helped organize MintGox Asia that we do sometimes. And yeah, it's a really cool idea. Oh, I should show where you can download this. Well, just type in Lightning Crush on Google Play. It's only on Android at the moment, just because Apple have strict rules on the type of gameplay.
Yeah.
Apple have a rule called Task for Cash or Cash for Task, where you're not allowed to give people cash like Bitcoin for completing a task. In this game, you basically complete a level and it'll give you a stat. So if you do level 1, it'll give you 1 stat, level 2, 2 stats, level 3, 3 stats. And also, if you link it with Nayuta Core wallet, it'll stream stats if you get combos. That's just a small thing there, which is pretty cool. But that's not allowed by Apple because they want to protect their users or something. I don't know.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Well, I may have done
Protect
this
their
one before.
users.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Ooh, wait a minute. So I think I've already claimed this level before, so I can't get the stats. But I'll just show how it works. So it's basically match 3. So you basically have to match the coins, and there's Bitcoin there, and there's a few other coins, which I'll just do. So at the moment I've got to get 6 Tether, I guess, and 9. Is that Ethereum? I don't know. I've got to match them. So let me just do that.
Ooh, Brecky, nice.
I was looking for a Candy Crush filter.
Okay, I need to get some more green ones here.
What is this? This is not what I was looking for.
That is cute.
Cool.
Eyes look so pretty.
do that one.
There's a filter on here that turns you that flip flops your gender. It is the strangest thing I've ever seen.
Okay, let's see it.
I don't know if I want to. Let me see if I can find it.
Okay, let me try and solve this. My brain has stopped today because
It's Sunday. That's just how it works.
There we go. I got it. So I completed it, and if you complete it for the first time, you will get sats.
Wait. Do you?
It doesn't
see
work that well with
Okay,
the
so let me do this one. I haven't played this level before, so I should get 4 sats if I complete it. So let me try again. I'm
I
going
like
to
how we're having our like parallel conversation, and
I'm trying to focus.
Chris is trying to play games.
Yeah. It's hard to play games and also host at the same time. It's a skill I have to develop. Okay. Here we go. We do. But some people are really good at this game. It's got like 94 levels, and I can't even get past level 14 without the time running out. So, should be good at this type of game, being a programmer as well.
I just
you
see
say that
so
about
many...
all your games, but
There we go. I did it. So I should be able to withdraw 4 sats now.
Only 98 levels to go. You got this.
There we go. I just withdraw 4 sats.
It's a
There we
cute
go.
game, though.
I will
It is
open
really
with my
cute.
Zebedee wallet, 4 sats. There we go. Yeah, it's a cute game. Really simple. It's a great way to onboard people to Bitcoin and Lightning. And there's 500 sats to give away over MintGox. So if we look, my widget will update. Well, SatStacker has 300,000 sats left, 400,000 sats left, and Lightning Crush has... We still have a load of sats left. We've got loads, so play that. I guess you can't really get sats quickly from this game because it's a thinking game. But, you know, that'll be... Probably there'll be some after MintGox, so make sure to check out Lightning Crush and download it. It's only for Android, but we are working on an iOS version. Like, Apple might be loosening the rules a little bit, or we might have to change the gameplay, but it's definitely something that Koji is going to help to bring out soon.
What about like a loophole where like you win some sort of voucher, which you can then take to like the MintGox website to redeem for sats later?
Well, that's like what Thunder Games does.
Yeah.
Like, actually, Apple just changed their because I'm not sure if like that's even really that kosher with Apple, but I think Apple just like lost some like lawsuit or something, and they're going to have to allow people to go from in-app to websites to like do purchases or something. I haven't read about it in depth.
Yeah, I can talk about that. Like, so I think Apple let you do it if you want to give Bitcoin away in a game. It can't be a guaranteed Bitcoin, so you can't like complete a level and get guaranteed Bitcoin. But if it's random, like you might get a chance for Bitcoin, that's a gray area, and they allow some apps to do that. So Saratobi, for example, you might not get a coin, so that's why they allow it. So that's why the ticket things with Jack Thunder Games, which I'm going to demo his games in a bit. The thing you're talking about with the lawsuit they had, basically they'll let you use something other than in-app purchase to purchase things. So before you couldn't buy something with Bitcoin in an app because you have to use in-app purchase. But now it sounds like you'll be able to purchase something like on a website and use it in a game. But yeah, so hopefully we're going to see some. That's good for Bitcoin. So hopefully we'll see some like more Bitcoin iOS games coming. So yeah, they have to capitulate. And we have Mario here, which is a good segue, because while the guys are just trying to sort out the CSGO issues, we're going to actually move on to the next thing in the MintGox called the Bitcoin Rally Tournament, which Brecky is prepared for it. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about what Bitcoin Rally is. So Bitcoin Rally is basically Mario Kart with Bitcoin. And we have a game which we run at every MintGox where people can race around, collect little coins on the track, and also get sats rewards for coming first, second, or third. So we have a tournament which is actually quite competitive. People qualified yesterday for the tournament. So this is closed. You can't join this. However, at the end of MintGox, I'll be doing some open games that anybody can join and play, if that makes sense. Cool. So let me just get this ready. I think Brecky's played Bitcoin Rally before. Oh yeah, I did, because
Let's not talk about that.
yeah, Brecky was on the podcast, right? So,
Yes, Brecky the Blind was what you called me.
yeah, because you kept crashing, right?
Yes. It's best for everyone else if I don't play, so as not to shame you all.
Yeah, cool. Ooh. So, okay, awesome. So let me get that ready. I'm just gonna show how it works a little bit first. Actually, while we do that, I've just got to change something on the server, folks. So if you could just talk a little bit about El Salvador, Brecky, that'd be great, because I just need to.
Oh, that's all I do. I'm just a space filler. What can we talk about? I mean, El Zante was. It's what you expect, but not what you expect, right? Like, it is a very, very small surf village. There's probably like 4 streets. There's only like 3,000 people, I think, who live there, and not all the businesses accept Bitcoin yet, but most of the small ones do, right? All the people who can't get a bank account, the people who are unbanked, because to have a bank account as a business, it costs like minimum like 15 grand, from what they were telling me. And when you're making a few dollars a day, like that's just impossible, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of these people embraced Bitcoin because of the folks at Bitcoin Beach and Strike and all these people who went down there and are continuing to educate. And the Bitcoin Beach people are just incredible. Like they get up every morning, they like do workouts with all the like locals, and we participated in one of them, and I puffed and had to bow out after like 30 minutes. And they spend all their free time educating. Like one day they went to a village, a few villages over, and gave Bitcoin to people and basically did like a master class on how to use Lightning, and they were all using Lightning after that. It was amazing. So it's very cool to see. And I would urge anyone interested just to go, because it's very safe. It's beautiful. Everyone's super friendly.
Did you get to see the volcano?
Didn't see the volcano. We ended up just kind of hanging out with the Bitcoin Beach guys on the day we were supposed to go to the volcano. But
how are people getting like their first Bitcoin there? Like, are you aware of that?
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on that. I think part of the Bitcoin that's been donated to Bitcoin Beach, they're giving out, like they're seeding people with Bitcoin. But beyond that, I don't know. I think there's one Bitcoin ATM that I know of, although I think the fees are kind of high. But I don't know. I think part of it is people seeding it, part of it is people going there and spending Bitcoin. I was talking to the son of Mama Rosa, which was she was the first business to accept Bitcoin. I was asking him, like, what percentage of people are actually using Bitcoin? And he said about 50% of their customers are using Bitcoin, which was a lot higher than I expected. And I also asked everywhere I went, I was like, if they accepted Bitcoin, do you prefer Bitcoin? Do you prefer cash? And they all smiled and said, whatever you prefer, we'll take either. Which I also thought was slightly surprising. I thought like maybe it had been overblown a little bit. Maybe there was a lot of hype, and there is definitely some hype to El Salvador, but at least in El Zante, they're orange pilled. They get it. Someone was like, well, what if Bitcoin goes down? It's like, yeah, Bitcoin goes down, but sometimes it but over time it tends to go up. So as long as you're holding on to it, you benefit. I was just like, yeah.
Cool. So I just got an update from Mission Control. Just for people, they're still fixing the CSGO server. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to do something a little bit fun here. Something I've been working on as a concept.
Finally, something fun.
Which is, what if bots could fight and you could actually get Bitcoin from bots fighting, if that makes sense. So we have this game that we've been working on called Reign of Rumble, which is basically Smash Brothers with Bitcoin. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to make 4 bots fight. So we have 4 bots, 4 characters. A is Ronin, B is Bjorn, C is Eric, D is Jesse. And I'm going to show you the game. And what you can do, if you have a gamer tag, which you can get a gamer tag from the Zebedee wallet by going to zbd.gg. In the Twitch chat, you'll have to type MTX, your gamer tag, and who you think is going to win. So for example, if your gamer tag is Satoshi, you would type in MTX Satoshi B if you think Bjorn is going to win. And then they'll fight, and depending on who's won, if you get the right answer, some sats will be sent to you. So don't vote now. I'm going to start.
Jesse's going to win.
Yeah.
Jesse's going to win.
But it is random, so I don't know who's going to win because it's, they're just bots and stuff. So I'm just going to set it now that how many sats should I give away? Let's give 200 sats away just to try it out, and we'll do a couple of these if it works. But that makes sense, okay? So let me just start the game open. It's going to be a little bit loud for a second while I just adjust the volume on it.
Actually, you know what? I take it back. I'm going with Eric. Eric is going to win.
I went with Eric too. Oh, very nice. Literally looks exactly like.
Yeah, so I will just caveat and say the bots are a bit stupid.
Oh.
Well, did you program them?
No, I didn't. It's random, yeah. So okay, see that? Yeah, okay, yeah. So I'm going to show the screen in a bit, but let me just introduce the bots. So battle. This is a game we're working on where people will be able to play online like Smash Brothers for sats. But it's still a work in progress, so I'm just going to demo it now. So who did we have for so player 1 was Ronin. Let me just turn them all to the CPU. AI. Player 1 is Ronin, player 2 is Bjorn, Eric and Jesse. So, Bjorn, Eric, the Viking and Jesse. Okay, so oh no, it's starting already. I don't want it to start yet.
You know, it'd be really cool. I don't know if this makes any sense.
Okay.
If like a mining pool could put their hash power behind one of the AI bots, and you could like watch mining pools duke it out, and whichever one finds the block is actually the one that wins. Does that make sense? Would that work? I don't know.
Probably not.
Spitballing here.
Okay, so what I want people to do now is write in the chat, the Twitch chat, NTX, your gamer tag and who you think is going to win. So if you have a gamer tag too, guys, you can do this.
Yeah, I already picked C.
And after this, hopefully the CSGO servers will be back online so we can do that. So you think C is going to win?
I do.
Okay, I'm going to give it a few more seconds and then I will stop the betting. And then we'll run it, and then after they finish, showcase it. Okay, so 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, people are still voting, so maybe give it a bit more time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so let's run the competition and let's get the bots fighting. There we go. AI.
I already have a gamer tag.
Okay, so who did you choose, Des?
I chose Eric.
Okay, so that's C. So he's a Viking. So basically, they have 3 lives, and you lose a life by falling off. So no one's fallen off at the moment. But okay, so Ronin is 1 down.
This looks great.
Yeah. I'm going to showcase some of the characters we have planned for as well, which I think you might like them.
When can we play?
Soon. Let's see.
TM.
Okay, Bjorn is down, so Eric and Jesse are still doing well.
Yes, Eric. I mean, Eric's like kind of all over the place, but I think he can reach that platform.
Oh, I think
also appreciate
Eric is
red
winning.
beard.
Yeah, people chose.
Did he just fall?
Oh, Bjorn is dead. Bjorn is out.
Bye, Bjorn.
Bye, Bjorn.
Oh yeah, come on, Eric.
Oh, Jesse's out. So it's Eric and Ronin. Well, Eric,
And my
Ronin
axe.
won.
What
Okay.
was that?
Come on, Eric, you got this.
Seriously.
Bring the Viking fury.
Eric, I think Eric has won. So, okay. So
Yes.
that was C, right? Eric was 3rd. So hopefully it should start paying out to people's gamer tags. Now.
I'm gonna check my wallet.
Oh, only. What was your gamer tag?
Des?
Did you choose C?
Des. Yeah, I chose C. Did it not work?
How do I log out of Zebedee?
Although it
Yeah.
should pay out hopefully.
Well, if I could remember my password.
I forgot my password and I created a new account. And now I can't.
Okay,
log out.
someone got the payment there. Dot Brown worked fine. If you didn't get the payment, message me and I'll send it manually later. But yeah. Okay, I'm going to do one more of them and then we'll move on to something else. So let's try again. Okay. So let me show the screen again. Okay, so don't vote yet. I might have to send some of the rewards out after MintGox, so I'll do that. But some people got it. Okay, this is just a new kind of Twitch bot I'm testing out, so we can kind of add Bitcoin into gamings. Okay, so who do you think is going to win this time? Oh, apparently somebody says that CSGO is down globally, which is not fun for MintGox. Well, I might have to leave CSGO and go on to Bitcoin Rally. Okay, so who do you think is going to win this time? Type a MTX gamer tag A, B, C, or D. I guess people might think Eric is going to win again. That would be the obvious choice, but it's pretty. You have to type it. Yeah, MTX.
I'm gonna go with Bjorn.
I'm going with
This
Ronan.
time. I can't. I can't. I'm on my iPad and everything's all messed up. I can't even see what Ronan looks like.
Yeah, he looks like me.
Okay. Well, maybe I should have picked him. Oh, I can see him on the Twitch. Oh, he does have good eyebrows. Maybe I should have picked him.
I mean, Bjorn has good eyebrows too, though.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, Ronan's are a little bit more shapely. So.
Yes.
I wonder if we brought down CSGO at MintGox. Oh yeah, I can actually just see CSGO is down everywhere. A massive spike. A few minutes. So yeah,
Oh my
we broke Counter-Strike.
Love it.
Okay.
Well done, Bitcoiners.
Okay, so we'll just have. So I should point out that in Fuse Counter-Strike we have servers that run 24/7. So you'll be able to play after MintGox. That we always have servers available, and we have sponsors that'll sponsor it. So you should be able to play. I'm gonna give 5 more seconds for this, and then I'll stop it. And yeah, it should send automatically, but if it doesn't, I will make sure to send your sats after MintGox, after I stop hosting. Okay, so I'm going to stop it, folks, and then we'll run the simulation again. Yeah, Valve need to show some love to CSGO. They kind of, you know. Okay. So, who did you choose this time, Des?
I went with Bjorn. But yeah, I kind of wish I picked Ronan, but next time maybe. I like voting in the future.
Okay, let's see this time who wins. I think Eric is probably the strongest character though, just because he has the best attacks. So Jesse just
really?
committed suicide. It looked like he just jumped off.
That's sad.
Okay, Bjorn is down too. Eric is winning. Well, Eric is doing well here. So this is a game, yeah, we're actually developing it. So we should have a build out for people to play soon. It's just the multiplayer on these types of games is quite interesting challenge. Okay, Jesse's out. Oh no, everybody's 2 for 2. Two lives left. So Bjorn has got a bit of damage though, Des. Oh no, but Ronan jumped off for some reason.
Committed seppuku.
They're just attacking the air now. Oh, Eric did a super attack. So it's Eric and Bjorn, but no, Eric. Oh no, Bjorn has 2.
Come on!
Oh, Bjorn just fell off. Was he just trying to recover?
Oh, wow.
No. Eric fell. Yeah, Bjorn won. So.
Yeah!
Well done, Bjorn.
So let me try. So Bjorn was B.
I'm 2 for 2.
So. Yeah. So, Des, yeah, you're included there. So.
Ooh, I just got my stats. The bot
you go.
worked. Yay!
If you don't get your stats, I'll look into it and send it manually. Yeah. So that's just like a new bot that I'm experimenting with. I literally made it like yesterday, so cool. Anyway, so that's Reign of Rumble. I'm just going to quickly showcase some of the characters we have, and then we'll get back onto some more gaming.
Give us the backstory.
Yeah.
Who was their first love? What is their favorite ice cream flavor? I want to know everything.
Well, this is the backstory. You might already know this character. So this character is called Rocket Man.
Oh no!
Oh my god. That's
No,
amazing.
no, I'm not a fan of this at all, Christian.
Well,
I will never play as this
Wait.
character.
Well,
But
hold
it's
on.
pretty good.
Yeah,
And
it's
this
pretty
character is called Sailor Boy. Oh.
good. Wait, go back to Sailor Boy.
Rocket Man and Boatman. So, obviously, if you like or dislike any of these characters, you'll be able to duke it out with other people, and yeah. So, the theme of Reign of Rumble, when it's finished, is you'll be able to play as it's like VR chat, where you'll be able to upload a character or find a character online and play as them. So you kind of be like a meme battle, if that makes sense. Cool. Anyway, that's Reign of Rumble. Make sure to follow MintGox Twitter for info, and hopefully we'll be able to get a build out next MintGox for people to play. Okay, let's go do some Bitcoin rally now, because I think CSGO isn't coming online anytime soon until Valve picks. Okay, we have Rocket Man joining us a second.
There we go.
Cool. Cool. So let me just get Bitcoin Rally ready. So people who have qualified, I'll be making a game soon. Yeah. Okay, give me a second here, folks. Have you been playing any new games recently, Des?
Dude, I've been playing nothing. I haven't even been on Twitter. I've been like, I did play some games on the back of a where was I flying? I did play like a Candy Crush type game, like they do those on the back of the airplane. But yeah, no, I haven't been playing much, and I need to like get back into something. But then my house has been such a disaster. Like I don't know where my Switch is. I don't know where like anything is, so I might as well just forget it. So it's kind of a mess. House renovations, adulting is so hard.
Yeah, tell me about it. I moved house as well, and it's still like 2 years ago, and I still haven't finished. There's always
so bad.
Okay, let me just grab this game open. I've got so many windows here; it's hard to see.
Although someone was showing me there's a new Jurassic Park game for Oculus Quest that's coming out. That looks really, really cool, but also very frightening.
Interesting. It'd be
Yeah.
cool if like you're just like going through Jurassic Park. I'm sure that'd be awesome.
Yeah. But that one scene, like where the velociraptors are in that like kitchen, that's like, oh my god. Anxiety inducing.
Yes.
I remember I watched the Alien movies for the first time the other day, and now I want to try an Alien VR game. I think that could work well.
The scary ones I can't do because like I just like throw the headset off and it's just like I'm gonna break something. It's just too much for me.
Yeah, I guess so. I think the scariest thing I ever found in VR, it wasn't the horror stuff. It was like when my wife tapped me on the shoulder. It freaked me out because it's like a ghostly thing, right? It's like, hey.
Oh my god, that would be so scary.
Imagery that freaked me out the most because obviously I was in the VR world. Okay, anyway, folks. So this is Bitcoin Rally. I'm just going to show how the game works, and then we'll get onto the tournament. And there will be fun races for people to play. But it's Mario Kart with Bitcoin, and Sat Stacker is making our server slow.
How many sats are left to give?
It'll show in a bit, but I'm waiting for Sat Stacker to finish 18,000 sats, and then hopefully the servers will run faster because all these games are on the same server. Which issue. There we go. So I'll just showcase how the game works. What are we doing now? Yeah, so I'll just do a practice thing. Yeah, you have a bunch of different carts. So I have a Bitcoin cart here, and the Bitcoin roller coaster guy cart, which is fun. Various different characters. And this game, like Reign of Rumble, we're going to add a modding function, so you'll be able to play as any character you want. That's in the works. We also have skins coming. At the moment, we don't have a Bitcoin skin, but you'll be able to skin the cart. So hopefully, I'll be able to demo that.
I love that.
Yeah, and we have a bunch of different tracks. So Satoshi Village is like a favorite one. We go.
Will there be any limits on you said you could like skin the cars. Does that mean I can like make any kind of car I want, like wacky races, like
initially
something
the
just truly
skins will
absurd?
be curated to stop people uploading horrific pictures. So you could submit a skin, kind of thing. Yeah, but this is a game, and yeah, you go around and collect coins. So people, they often say, when will we see a game where, like Mario, but the coins are Bitcoin? Well, here's the game, and it's currently only available at MintGox, but we are rolling out production version where you'll be able to race with people next month, actually. So that'll be fun. Yeah, you basically race around, get coins, and at the end you are able to cash out. So really cool game. So let's start the tournament. We had 12 people who qualified, and they will be racing for a total of 1 million sats. So I'm just going to make that game for them, and then I will be doing fun races at the end of MintGox where anybody will be able to join. Cool. Awesome. So I'm going to make that game for the folks. So if you qualified, I did send you the password. So my name is Mandelduck. Spelled wrong. We're going to do it in Europe. And the name will be Tourny. And we'll have 13 players. And password there. I need to put it into tournament mode. Okay, cool. So this is a feature which I'll be showcasing later, but I can actually add sats to the game, and people will race for the sats. So when we do the fun races, I'll be demoing that. But for the tourney, they're only racing for a grand prize. So if somebody's asking me which criteria did I choose the players who qualified, they qualified yesterday. We had a qualifying event where people joined and they raced, and the top 12 people qualified. Okay, TokalP101, he was the current champion of Bitcoin Rally. He's always been a champion, but last MintGox he got dethroned actually by this guy. This guy dethroned him, Deptan. So this is going to be, yeah.
Did we ever get the correct pronunciation of that name?
No. Maybe I said it right. It sounds French.
The Pétain.
Like French names, French and English names are often good